Hi, this is Matt Thompson from arpeggiomusic.net. Today I'm going to be talking about chest voice and giving a very simple chest voice exercise. This chest voice is the area of the voice where the vocal cords are fully open, so therefore giving us our fullest sounds. Most of us talk in chest voice, and the way to find out whether you're in chest voice or not is by feeling out for the vibrations. So if you put your hand here, and if you just make an ah sound, you should feel the vibrations coming from the chest cavity. If you don't feel any vibrations, then it normally means that you're in a higher register, so an the vibrations will disappear. This is the reason why we call it chest voice, because obviously the vibrations are in the chest, but it's also the voice that gets louder and louder and louder. It gets to the point where if we were to use chest voice and we were to pull the chest voice up too high, we'd actually scream and shout. So what I need to be able to do is to make sure that you realise once you start losing your vibrations in the chest that you're actually entering a different area of the voice. We have other areas of the voice called mixed voice and also head voice, and that's very simply put. There's crossovers to these voices as well. So the idea is to be able to exercise the fullest voice. Now when I'm playing down here towards one of my lowest notes in my vocal register, in contemporary styles I relax the throat, so therefore I lose a lot of volume. In theatrical styles or in operatic or classical styles, they tend to go for bigger, fuller notes down towards the end, but because this is contemporary styles, we relax and then we build the strength as we go up higher into the vocal register. So down here is a quiet note within my vocal register. But as I go higher and higher up and down this scale that I'm about to play for you now, you should hear the voice getting louder and louder until there reaches a certain point where I'm about to scream and shout. Now as a singer we don't want you to scream and shout, but what we do need to make sure is that you're well exercised in the fuller voice, in the chest voice, so that you're able to cope with more powerful songs that you might be singing. So as I move up from this D, if I was to sing May May Mays on this scale, it'd sound like this. May 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 May. Now you'll notice that the top note is always a little bit louder than the notes before. The reason being is because I'm singing loudly into the chest voice. Now once I get to the point where I start to run out of vocal register, this for my vocal register, I'm a baritone singer, this C here is one of my last comfortable notes in chest voice. So when I go May 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 May, you can hear again that the top note's louder, but if I continue at some point I'm going to scream and shout. So if I go May 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 May, and that's where I'm going to start screaming and shouting. So that means in effect that I've actually run out of chest voice and I need to go into an area of the voice that's known as either the middle voice or the mixed voice. But for this particular exercise I want to practice the comfortable notes, the notes that are comfortable to my vocal register. I need to be able to keep them strong, them notes nice and strong, and to build my confidence on them. So I'm going to run through a scale for my vocal register, and then I'm going to play a scale for you to practice, and also you can log on to the website www.arpeggiomusic.net and find a scale that's more suited to your vocal register. But the most important thing to do while singing this scale is to make sure that the notes are comfortable and that you don't strain, that you feel no tension within the larynx, within the vocal cords. So as I start down here, it's May, 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 May. Each time I'm getting louder. May, 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 May. Just a fraction louder. May, 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 May. May, 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 May. May, 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 May. May, 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 May. Louder all the time. May, 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 May. May, 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 May. May, 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 May. May, 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 May. Now this is my last high comfortable scale. Now I'm just checking that I've still got the full amount of vibrations in the chest cavity. May, 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 May. Ladies, if you find out that you're running out of vibration in the chest cavity, it tends to mean that you're going up into what we call the head voice, the highest area of the vocal register. So it's really important that you practice scales that are going to get the best out of this area of the voice. Once both the ladies and gents understand how the chest voice works, then you can understand the other areas of the voice. However, it does take a bit of practice, and it also takes a lot of courage and confidence to get up to these top notes, but also it takes you to be the best judge of character to make sure that you don't get vocally strained. Okay, so I'm going to come back down. I'm going to start off singing the first few, and then I'm going to let the males take over singing this particular scale, and then I'm going to come back and play a female register. So we're sticking to the may, may, may sound. If you want to put one hand on your chest and check that you're still getting vibrations, then do so, because it'll help you understand your voice a bit more. If you feel that you're getting tired, or the notes are going to be too high for the full chest voice, then simply wait for the scales to come back down and then join back in at notes that are more comfortable to your vocal register. Okay, so we're starting from Okay, so that was the exercise for the male voice. Keep practicing. Again, if it goes down too low, just sing the notes that are comfortable for your vocal register. Ladies, we need to start you a little bit higher, because the vocal differences between a male and female register means that you're singing in different octaves. Ladies, you're going to start from the F, and you'll be singing may, 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 may. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's really important that you get to understand about these vocal registers, because it's going to help you free up your own vocal register if you're able to understand what goes on. So I was talking before about singing with fully open vocal cords. Now what happens is, when we get to the point where we're about to scream and shout, is the vocal cords start to shorten. And as they start to shorten, you can't get the same amount of air through the vocal cords. Because that's what causes this fatigue feeling. Girls get this itchy, scratchy feeling. Guys get this more of a reflex, a gagging reflex, or coughing. Well, it's all about saving tension. It's all about not singing from the throat and singing from the diaphragm. So by practicing the notes that are comfortable to your vocal register, you're going to be able to start to free up your voice, but also to strengthen up the voice. Now, males naturally sing more in a chest and a mixed voice, so it's a chest and a middle voice. Where females, a lot of female students that I get down into the studio tend to sing more in head voice and don't understand too much about the chest voice. So when females are trying to sing a more rocky song, so for example a Pink song, Then they come in with this voice that's very soprano, very what we call head voicey or falsetto-y, realising that they're not able to get the power to be able to cover a rock song like that. So by doing these simple chest voice exercises, you'll start to build up your confidence when it comes to using the chest voice, and you'll also know that it should feel comfortable, so it needs to be well practiced. Have a look at the website, as I say, www.arpeggiomusic.net. You should see the full address written at the corner of the screen, and you can download scales that suit your vocal register. So play around, download a few and see which ones best suit you, and then you can delete the ones that you don't need. Now watch out for more videos, because I'll be talking more about the mixed voice and also the head voice, and also a bit more about falsetto. I'll be releasing videos about once a week, so please keep an eye on the Arpeggio Music page from YouTube. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.